Well, I've decided to keep a video diary to try and what's the word? I hate feeling ill. Document. To have a visual document, really. To document my journey. To hopefully getting better. Hit rock bottom about a month ago. Then decided to look into it. And from what I'm reading, it seems like all the problems I'm having recently, not being able to think straight, saying a lot. No, just so tired all of the time. Shakiness, being freezing cold, then regular and then freezing cold again. Aching are all symptoms of my thyroid, which I hadn't realised before, because when the doctor said I had a little problem with my thyroid and take this tablet once a day, I didn't question it. Even when I felt poorly, never questioned it, didn't even look at the leaflet inside because I was terrified of what side effects that I might see. So I thought, and then I didn't want to imagine that I was having side effects that I'd just read about. So anyway, felt like death warmed up a few weeks ago, actually maybe a couple of months ago now. Thankfully I had a good friend there who messaged me on and off through the day, which got me through. I actually really thought I was dying. I thought, how can, and because the headaches, I usually have headaches 3 weeks out of 4, 24 hours a day. And it got to the point where I just thought, how can you have this much pain and not be dying? How can I feel like not getting out of bed because I'm so tired and my legs are like lead and just feeling basically rubbish, and not be really ill? So then, I don't know what made me look into my thyroid. I think, it was somebody that she knew mentioned it, pointed me in the direction of for thyroid patients only on Facebook. And that was just like having my eyes opened completely. I didn't feel as alone, and I'm sorry that anybody's poorly, but just knowing that I wasn't alone, that I wasn't going mad, that yeah, okay, we're all dying slowly, but it hopefully, wasn't imminent, and that other people were having the same feelings was actually really reassuring. And in fact, there must be a connection, because from that day, the headaches didn't stop, but rather than having 3-week-long continuous headaches, painful eyes, and pains in my face, it feels like regular headaches, like I vaguely remember them from years ago, where I'd get a headache if I was doing too much or I read too much. So yeah, just knowing that there was other people out there. So anyway, I'm not one for having my photograph taken or being videoed. I'm not one to speak up in a group. Actually, Facebook's been quite good. Don't feel as shy on that, being able to chat to people. But I suppose it depends what group you're in. I'm in a couple of groups, and the people are just fantastically friendly and really welcoming and really supportive. And it doesn't matter if you've asked the same question a million times because you've forgotten you asked them before. People know what it's like, and so they don't really mind. So anyway, I decided to start videoing my journey. it just feels so cliche saying that, but it is really, isn't it? Because it'd be interesting to look back to see if there is any difference. You know, will I get better? If I do, how quickly will I get better? What was it in particular in the end? Did I need to change the medication? The magic levothyroxine medication, which I'll probably talk about a different day. But anyway, the reason I've started this today was because over the weekend I started feeling really poorly again, and I went into work on Monday, felt really faint, very shaky, and just like, not that I wanted to pass out, but just that I just wanted to lie on the floor, which is frowned on in work really, unless for some strange reason that's part of your everyday job, lying on the floor. Don't actually know what that job would be, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't focus, I couldn't work. It took me forever just to even log on to the computer because I kept forgetting what my username was and the stupid password. I just couldn't bear it, so I phoned the doctor, and then I had to tell the receptionist what I was calling about. Then she decided who she should tell, whether it be a nurse or a doctor. Then the doctor phones the patient at home, so the doctor phoned me to see if then it was worth me coming in for a visit. So my iron is low, which I knew a few weeks ago. I was put on 1 iron tablet a day, 200 milligrams. I don't know what it is. What is it? Ferrous sulfate tablets. And which is funny because it says on the box, take 1 tablet a day. And I like to stick by the rules, so took 1 tablet a day. My iron my iron levels were at 10. I think they should be between 11 and 300. My GP the other week said they were just ever so slightly low. And to take the iron tablets. Now remember, I had a phone consultation before that, and I was told by a different doctor that she'd make out a prescription for the iron tablets, but I found a piece of paper yesterday where I'd been making notes, and it actually said take 2 a day, but on the box it just said 1. And because I'm not thinking straight, because of the brain fog, I just did as the box told me to, and I've been taking 1. So there's probably no surprise that it's not working and I still feel like rubbish. So off to the doctor's on Thursday, but in the meantime I found out that there's some over-the-counter liquid supplements that I can take, so I might go today and give that a try. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll give me some energy, because I'm on a training course tomorrow which I need to feed back to my colleagues in work, and then again a 2-day really fantastic course next Monday and Tuesday, which I've been wanting to do for years, and I just want to be able to be an active participant in it. I just want to be able to make notes and understand what I've written afterwards. I don't know, this is just really stinks really. Also today I ended up had to come home from work yesterday because I felt so ill, so I spent most of the day in bed while my lovely husband and beautiful baby played downstairs, and I was upstairs asleep again, which ironically recently I'm finding difficult to do at night when it would be handy to sleep, but then it doesn't seem to matter if I have a whole night's sleep. I could still lounge around or sleep in the day. So yeah, I ended up coming home sleeping, and that's what really made me think, no, I really need to start making a video diary of this so I can look back and hopefully see the changes in myself. When I start thinking, oh no, I don't feel well in like 6 months time when I'm on the magic medicine, whatever that's going to be, and I can look back and think, well actually, yeah, compared to how you felt then, you are a lot better. Today also I found a local chemist. The other week I happened to see a delivery truck outside who I know from research supplies natural desiccated thyroid, NDT, to Lloyd's Chemist. They're owned by the same company that own Lloyd's Chemist, and they were delivering to a local chemist here, so I went in. Straight away got told, well actually no, when I saw the man getting out of the truck, I ran over to him quickly and asked did he know what he was delivering, what medication was on the truck. And now I understand, like on reflection, why he looked so shocked and why he locked the doors quickly and just said to me, no, we don't know, I don't know what's in the truck, I just deliver, nobody knows what's in it. And then he got into his car and drove off. And at the time I thought, well, that wasn't very friendly. But actually thinking about it, he was probably frightened I'd be casing the joint, and I was going to, I don't know, hijack his truck. Well, anyway, so I went inside, explained to the assistant about the van. I'm not very articulate anymore, as you'll notice. Not that you know me from before to compare, but I find it very difficult to think and to process my thoughts properly and speak coherently. Anyway, thankfully the chemist that was on duty that day overheard a bit of the conversation and was interested, so asked me again what it was I was looking for, and I explained I was looking for a pharmacy that they know to prescribe T3 or NDT or any of the brands, and told them that the truck, about the history of the truck, but the firm the truck belongs to was a known supplier of these things, and that if I could find a chemist that dispensed them, then maybe I could trace a doctor who prescribed them, which would mean that it'd be finding a doctor that doesn't just look at somebody as a faceless number, or statistics or blood test results, that they look at the person and their symptoms and how they're feeling. And he didn't send me away with a flea in my ear, wasn't mean, wasn't condescending like all of the other chemists that I've visited. It was so nice that I actually started crying. I am a bit of a crier, so much worse than the last few years. Just his kindness was just overwhelming. It's been a while. And so he actually phoned the company who were engaged. So he's asked me to come back today with a list of all the different names that natural desiccated thyroid could be under, and some more details for him, and he said he'll look into it for me today. So fingers crossed. That's it really. I wasn't really expecting to do this video today, so wasn't sure what to say, or I haven't introduced myself either. Well, this is for my own use, so I know my name most days. But just in case I do get better and I put these videos on the computer on YouTube or something like that, my name's Bonnie. I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism in 2011 and had a baby since then. Felt fantastic through the pregnancy. Had the baby 18 months ago and have gradually started feeling worse, and I've never felt like this before. So it's my mission to get my life back. I want my life back. Yep, and that's it really. Okay, bye.